Guys, we're at 12 likes. Okay, I just need one of you to hit that thumbs up so we can get a lucky number 13. Anybody? It's all right. It's all right. We'll get it. We'll get it. All right, guys. Welcome back. This is now week 4 of the Making Progress videos, and I'm not really sure if I need to be doing these every week. I know this will be the 4th week, so basically a month, but I already feel like doing these once a week might be a bit overkill. But let's go ahead and talk about what I've been doing, which is mostly the same thing. So we have, let's talk about my wrist. I wrote down a list again. Let's talk about my wrist. So my wrist and my hand was improving a lot. There were 2 sessions that I did not do. There was a morning that I didn't do this past week, streaming session, and then there was an evening that I didn't do, I think. But there, I don't know why I can't remember, but I believe there were 2 sessions that I did not do, and that helped my hand tremendously. My hand felt almost like my left hand felt almost like my right hand. It's as if everything was back to normal. I was like, dude, this is great. I should probably just take some more days off. So everything was going good. And then literally this morning, I took my dog for his Rip. I took him for his, morning bike ride. I do it every morning, anywhere from 4 to 6 miles. And today he was overly excited and distracted. And instead of pulling, I let him pull as long as we're going, in the direction of the street. Because it tires him out, and it's a win-win. We get done with the mileage faster, and he's tired. But today, for whatever reason, he kept pulling in this way, or he saw something and then he'd stop and then he'd want to go the other direction. And so I was constantly gripping the leash, trying to pull him back. Hey, you're going the wrong way. Let's go this way. And it was basically that for about 45 minutes to an hour. And so when I got in and I started practicing, when I started the stream this morning, not good. My hand started to feel chunky again. I was like, oh my goodness, not good. So I need to wear my wrist brace when I'm taking him on his bike ride. I think that would have made a huge difference. So that's unfortunate. So again, just like last week, it feels like it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. So I may take some more time off this week, and I may just make it a regular thing, like all Sundays off or something. Just pick a day. I think that will do wonders for my hand, to be honest. So there's that. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's stick to my issues with my hand, because I was practicing the other day, and I was thinking about what I can do to not tire my hand out. So I talked about this last week. I talked about visualizing the music, right? So I'm visualizing my hand on the fretboard and moving my fingers, okay? And then what I started to do yesterday was I would play the music. I would play I would put my hand where my fingers. I would put my fingers where they were supposed to go on the fretboard, but I wouldn't apply any pressure. And I would play the part like that, the entire part. So, let me show you. So instead of doing this, I would do this. I think one of those was wrong, but that's the idea. And I noticed that if I do that a few times and then I play it, properly, and then I play it properly like this, I did notice a boost in just everything sounded better. So I think I'm going to try doing that as well. So that alongside the visualizing might help. But the other thing I want to say is I haven't visualized much. I don't know if I said that already. I haven't been visualizing much, and I feel like I need to be. So between these two new ways, new approaches, I think if I were to take them seriously, I really believe that there can be some really good things that come out of that. So I'm going to do my best to take that seriously and treat it like a serious part of my practice regimen and see where it goes. The visualizing I would only do, when I'm riding my bike with Rib. Actually, that's the only time I would do it, and I wouldn't do it every time. I need to do that regular. Like basically, I need to live, breathe, drink, eat, sleep, dream the guitar, and which means I got to visualize often. So I'm gonna try and do my best to be more serious about that aspect instead of just playing the notes all the time, or just keep drilling all the time. So there's that. So we'll see where that goes. I do feel like I'm not doing the things I'm telling you. I'm trying to, but it's eye-opening. Like I'm saying, oh, I should do this, I should do this, I should do that, but most of my practicing has been the same. So that's very eye-opening, very enlightening. And I mean, it's bad that that's what's going on, but it's good that I'm aware of it. So, and it's even better that I'm speaking about it because there's this sense of accountability that I'm forcing upon myself since people are watching. So there's that. All right, let's take a look at my list here. The tremolo my tremolo seems to be continuing to improve. I think it's very clean, pretty steady. What I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to practice slowing it down and speeding it up in a very smooth manner, not so jarring, so that the tremolo can also be very expressive and a lot of rubato can be applied, as opposed to just being mechanical, with very slight changes in tempo. So. Something like that, I think that'll go a long way towards making my tremolo sound even better. But yeah, most of my practice has just been the tremolo. That's how I'm filling in the time to help let my hand and my wrist heal. I'm also doing some duets to fill in the time to keep it light. So one of them is Evening Dance by Andrew York. I bought this during my undergrad. I never play this with anybody. But Ricky, who is the person I'm playing these duets with, suggested it. So I've been learning Evening Dance by Andrew York. And then this is the first four preludes and fugues, I think is the first four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the first six. And we are doing Prelude and Fugue in E major. This is by Mario Castelnuovo Tedesco. Did I say it right? Yeah. Mario Castelnuovo Tedesco. And we're doing the one in E major. So that one's almost there. Fun to play for sure. But yeah, that's helped keep it light because it's mostly just single lines, right? Duets are mostly single lines. There are some chords and things, some difficult areas, but it's nothing like the Cordoba or the fugue where it's just constant, finger independence all over the place. So that's what I've been doing to continue to feel like I'm moving forward, progressing. Even though I feel like I'm not, because I'm not practicing the Cordoba, I'm not practicing the Lucia. I didn't play the Lucia at all this week. I'm not practicing the fugue. I hardly played the fugue at all this week. Did I? I might not have. I think I just been doing the Cordoba like the last 10, 15 minutes of the stream sessions, and that's really it. So that's what I've been doing to keep everything, to keep me from not playing, and to keep me from continuing to play. Did I say that right? I've been doing that so that I can still play guitar. Okay. Let's see. I think I already mentioned this. It says not visualizing music as I should. Yeah. So I don't even know if I said this already, but visualizing here and there, not nearly as often as I should. It's just only when I'm riding my bike with Rip. But yeah, visualizing and then doing the thing that I showed you earlier, which is putting my fingers on the strings but not pressing down. If I take those seriously, I think there's a lot of mileage I can get out of that. Let's see. I need to start revisiting pieces I plan on playing for. Oh yeah. So the concert that I mentioned last week, it's not scheduled or anything. I haven't spoken to the woman that's in charge of the winery, but I feel like if this is going to happen, I need to start reviewing all the other pieces, the Villalobos pieces, Prelude number 4, Prelude number 5, and the Valsa Choro, as well as the rest of the lute suite, the Prelude, the double, the Gigue, and I still have to learn the Sarabon and finish learning the fugue. And then obviously there's the Cordoba. And I was planning on doing some Dians, some arrangements by Dians, but I haven't played those in a long time. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that. So maybe I should do something simpler, or I could invite Ricky to join me. That would help lighten the load. I wouldn't have to learn so many pieces, just a few solo pieces. He does a few solo pieces, and then we do the duets together. I think that could be a really nice, an easy way to fill in the time and get that concert off the ground. So yeah, I need to revisit all of those other pieces. It'll be nice. I haven't played them in so long. Every once in a while, I'll be on stream and I'll just randomly just switch gears and I'll play the first page of the Prelude or the first page of the double, and they always sound very, very bad. But they're fun to play. But I need to revisit them and focus and make sure everything's clean, like I've been doing with the fugue and the Cordoba. All right, and that's, I believe, everything. What's this? Oh yes, I came across this YouTube channel by a man named Noah Kageyama, and he has a lot of videos about practicing. And then I've only seen one, maybe two, and he talks about these things with a very how do you say? He uses research to back it all up. Like he talks about studies, not music studies, but studies that scientists do to determine, the best approach for this thing or that thing. And so the best approaches to practicing. And it was really, really interesting, really, really interesting. So I'm going to see if I can watch a lot of his material. And it looks like he even has some podcasts of musicians, and they talk about this thing or that thing. I haven't really, listened to any of them, but I browsed through some of the thumbnails, I guess you could say. Like, oh, that one looks interesting. Oh, this one looks interesting. So if you guys haven't heard of him, you might want to check him out. But the two videos that I saw were they were kind of revealing, very eye-opening. And that's about it. That's really all I have for this video. There isn't much else. Let's see. I don't know if I talked about this last week, but I've been trying to but trying to connect with other guitarists on YouTube that are uploading videos and stuff like that, and just trying to, grow a network, because I feel like I'm just uploading, and I'm chatting it up with my viewers, which is fun. It's great. But if I can connect with other guitarists, I think that'll really help everybody and help the community grow. Because classical guitar is a very small community where everybody seems to know everybody. But I think we can make it even. How do I say? It's very. It's easy to just kind of do your own thing, right? Which is kind of what I'm doing now. I'm trying to branch out with Ricky, but it's very easy to just kind of do your own thing. So by commenting on the video and saying, "Hey, good job on this, good job on that," hopefully we can start like a nice little online community. I think that would be really cool. So yeah, that's about it. There isn't much else. So I'm going to wrap it up here. But I think overall, yeah, we're making some progress. 5 p.m. PST. Hey, we got lucky number 13 on the likes. Thank you, whoever you are. Thank you very much.